The Victoria's Secret Fashion Show 2025, held on October 15th at the sprawling Steiner Studios in Brooklyn, New York, and streamed live on Amazon Live, wasn't just a runway revival. It was a triumphant resurrection of glamour, grit, and unapologetic femininity that pulsed with the energy of a phoenix rising from the ashes of past controversies, blending the timeless allure of supermodel icons with the fresh, boundary-pushing faces of today's diverse icons from sports, social media, and beyond, creating a spectacle that felt less like a fashion event and more like a cultural manifesto on empowerment, inclusivity, and the sheer joy of strutting into the future. Over 80 breathtaking looks took flight down that electrified catwalk, each one a masterpiece of opulent design. Think shimmering pink lingerie sets adorned with cascading feathers that evoked blooming roses in full fury. Bold red ensembles dripping with crystal-encrusted fantasy bras worth millions. Metallic neutrals that caught the lights like shooting stars. And flowing chiffon capes that billowed like dreams made tangible. All crafted to celebrate every curve, every story, and every shade of confidence in a brand that's boldly rewritten its narrative after years of reckoning with criticisms over body diversity and representation. Returning legends like Gigi Hadid, who commanded the stage in a feathery pink robe that whispered floral fantasies while her poised strides screamed superstar legacy. Adriana Lima, the eternal angel whose sultry gaze and sculpted wings reminded us why she defined an era. Alessandra Ambrosio and Candice Swanepoel, striding side by side in metallic sheens that turned heads and sparked nostalgia. And Bella Hadid, channeling fierce elegance in crimson accents. These queens didn't just walk, they owned the night, their experience weaving a thread of history into the fabric of the show. But oh, the newcomers stole breaths too. Olympic gymnast Suni Lee, flipping grace into fierce poise with athletic lingerie that honored her medal-winning spirit. WNBA sensation Angel Reese, bringing courtside swagger to the runway in empowering pieces that fused sport and seduction. Influencer Quenlin Blackwell, whose vibrant energy and unfiltered vibe injected social media sparkle into the mix. Alongside powerhouses like Jasmine Tookes in ethereal whites, Barbara Palvin slaying in that iconic red lingerie with a cape that flowed like liquid fire. Anok Yai owning the pink palette with dramatic white wings that soared like avenging angels. Emily Ratajkowski turning up the heat with her signature sultry edge. And Irina Shayk delivering that timeless Russian bombshell intensity. All of them proving that the VS runway is now a global stage where backgrounds blur into a beautiful mosaic of talent and tenacity. And let's not forget the sonic sorcery that amplified every step. Karol G's Latin beats had the crowd swaying with infectious rhythm, her powerhouse vocals turning the show into a fiesta of fiery passion. Madison Beer's soulful croons added a layer of romantic introspection, her voice wrapping around the models like silk. K-pop darlings twice exploded with high-octane choreography and bubblegum pop hooks that had everyone chanting along, injecting youthful exuberance into the glamour. And Missy Elliott, the hip-hop pioneer herself, dropped bars that hit like thunder, her legendary flow syncing perfectly with the winged warriors gliding by, making the entire affair feel like a remix of pop culture's greatest hits. This wasn't mere entertainment. It was a bold statement from Victoria's Secret, shaking off the shadows of body-shaming scandals and lackluster inclusivity by embracing a spectrum of sizes, ethnicities, and narratives, from the plus-size curves that commanded equal applause to the athletic builds that redefined sensuality, proving that true beauty is a revolution, not a rigid ideal, and in doing so, the show grossed buzz that could rival its box office heyday. With after-parties spilling into the night under starlit skies, packed with A-listers toasting to this new era. As the finale wings unfurled in a cascade of glitter and gold, it was clear this comeback wasn't about recapturing the past, but reimagining the throne, where every model emerged not. And speaking of music, the night's performances were nothing short of legendary. Global artists like Karol G, Dua Lipa, and Madison Beer turned the catwalk into a concert of colors and sound. Each beat matched the steps of the models, a perfect choreography between fashion and rhythm. The audience, a mix of celebrities, fashion icons, and dreamers, couldn't help but stand in awe. And somewhere in that crowd, you could feel nostalgia, memories of the old angels, of shows that once defined an era. But this wasn't about the past. This was about reclaiming the future. The creative direction this year broke barriers, combining digital art, holographic wings, and projection mapping that made the models appear as if they were walking inside light itself. Every detail, from sound design to camera movement, screamed cinematic precision. It wasn't just a fashion show. It was a movie unfolding live. But perhaps the most powerful moment came near the end, when the models walked together, holding hands, in a show of unity and strength. The lights dimmed, the crowd fell silent, and on the massive LED screen behind them appeared a simple message. This is for every woman who ever felt unseen. And just like that, the world understood what this night truly meant. As the final model stepped off the runway, the audience rose to its feet in applause that echoed for minutes. Cameras flashed, tears glimmered, and the legacy of Victoria's Secret began a brand new chapter. What was once criticized for being outdated and unrealistic had transformed into a platform of empowerment and creativity. It wasn't about angels or wings anymore. It was about real people, real power, real beauty. In every shimmer of silk and every step of confidence, there was a story of growth, redemption, and rebirth. And as the lights of New York reflected off the Hudson River that night, one truth stood tall. Fashion isn't just about what we wear. It's about how we rise, how we change, and how we tell our story to the world. The Victoria's Secret Fashion Show 2025 proved that evolution isn't about forgetting the past. It's about becoming stronger because of it. The runway may have ended, but its spirit will echo through every designer, every dreamer, every believer in beauty without limits. You're watching Fame Flash, where Hollywood meets high fashion, where stories shine and legends come back to life.